Hey, welcome. I'm just running around like usual, but I wanted to stop by today to show you what I did in the foyer. I refreshed it again. I reimagined the dresser. I updated the entry table, and I also have a few new items to unbox with you to bring it all together. So I can't wait for you to see what I did. So let's go. Got a lot to do. All right, so here is the piece we're going to start with today in the foyer. And did you see my last video on how I transformed this from what it looked like before to what it looks like now? I'll try to link that below, but it was a pretty dramatic difference. Now, if you follow me at all, you know I had just refreshed this area. I had it was like a little closet, not a china closet, but this little piece of furniture that had a glass front, and I had put crystal in it and whatnot. It was from my mother and father, and I styled the top of it and whatnot. But when I rearranged the furniture in the library for the third or fourth time, which you didn't see, but I'll show you that eventually. I wanted to move this piece here, and it just didn't look right at all. So I found an inspiration piece, which I'm going to put right there, and then what this looked like before, and I'm going to show you that right there. And now I have this. So what do I have to do? I have to kind of style it. So this is a wall. When you come in the front door, you'll see it. That rug's going to change. I know people are saying, "Oh, that red with that looks bad." It's going away because I still have the Valentine stuff up, so I have to take it down. And so right now I'm going to try to style this. And someone had suggested to take the sconces down, and thank you for watching, but no. I'm not taking those down. We love those sconces. So I have to try to incorporate them and work around it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lamp up here. All right, so I am working my way through this with you. I did not even think about it before I turned the camera on, so we're going to work through this together. So for right now, what I decided to do was I'm using this lamp, which looks like a vase. It's crystal, and I really like it. I think it works well in the foyer. Now, I put it on top of this black book because I wanted the book for just a little bit of height, but also because the bottom of this lost its felt liner, and I don't have time to go making one right now, and I don't want this to scratch my new paint, so voila, it's on this book for now. So my thought is, like, what am I going to do on top of this to make it look the way I want it to look, a little bit elegant? So I think I'm going to add crystal pieces on here. So let's try to work together one at a time and see what happens. I'm going to try this plate here because I like the gold and the crystal here and this frosty look with the little gold edge in here. So let me see, maybe. What do you think? Next piece in is this really chunky crystal vase right here. And I'm not going to put anything in it for now, but I'm thinking maybe tulips in there to bring some color in for Easter. But so far, that's what I have. Not crazy about it yet. All right, I added this crystal pear in. Why? Because it has the gold on the top, and I put it up on a stand as well in this there. Next, I added this little crystal thing because it has a pear kind of a shape, and it has this grouping of 3 now on top of this book. Next, I added this piece in because it's a smaller scale than these two, and then this created this grouping of 3 right here. I deleted some stuff over here. Remember, I had 3 on this side over here, and I just kept this. I put some twigs in there with buds just to, give us the hope of spring. It's been a few days since the last clip, because I am wiped out. I don't know what I got. I am just, I can't even explain it. It's not COVID, but it's I don't know what it is. It's just annoying. But anyway, I finally got the Valentine stuff down. And what I'm going to do now is see where this gold ridge is right here. I'm going to create the same thing over here. Now, I know some of you are saying, oh, don't do it. It's matchy matchy, but I want to do it. I just want to do it because if I don't like it, I can always paint over it, right? So it'll just give a little hint of gold and try just tie the whole thing in together. So I'm going to get busy with that. The same craft paint from Walmart, but I think I'm going to tape off the top part so I can get a nice straight line. I put the painter's tape there, as you can see, but you know what? It's not a guarantee that I'm not going to mess it up because see, like that there's a little piece right there that is going to ruin that section right there, so I have to fix it. And there's other parts that I can't see, but we'll see how it comes out. So as you can see, I've been putting the gold on. Actually, what happened this morning when I ripped off the tape, it ripped off a lot of the gold paint. And but you know, those things happen, I guess. And so I've been laying on a few more coats. It's still not done yet. I still have, you know, I can see it. I don't know if other people will see what's wrong, but it needs to be done. But anyway, while that dries in the process, what I'm going to do now is I have to roll this rug up. The coloring is wrong for what I'm doing right now. It was great for Christmas, I had it down, and as well as Valentine's Day. And these lamps, I'm going to move somewhere else. So I'm going to take these shades off now, and I'm going to put white shades or cream-colored shades back on. But I'm going to take these lamps off here, even though I like the symmetrical vibe that goes on here. I'm not going to put two lamps here. I'm only going to do one. And these lamps are more bronzy. It has like a brown. I forgot what brown it is. The name of it anyway, I'm sorry, and I had brushed the gold over it, but it's kind of like bothering me that, you know, I know we're not supposed to be matchy, but you know what, it's bothering me. It bothers my eyes, so I'm going to put a black lamp here with some gold on it. But anyway, I have to remove these two lamps, take those shades off, and take this rug out. It's time to unbox the new rug. We bought this White and Ash machine washable area rug, 5x7, and it's looking really, really gray on the video, but it has an interesting undertone to it. There is a slight green in it, which is not being picked up on the video, but it is there, which coordinates with the greens that I am incorporating. I think it has a nice classical pattern to it. And let's see what it says here. It says that it is not only machine washable, but it is skid resistant, and kid and pet friendly, and stain resistant and durable. Well, you know, durable based on your life situation. For us, it would be more durable because, you know, it's just the two of us here, and you know, we walk through here to go upstairs, but whatever. So I'm gonna unbox this now. Hopefully it's not a folded mess. So let me get it open. We'll see. All right. So again, I'm looking at it in the camera as well as in person, and it's almost looks like two different rugs. There is a way more green undertone than I thought, which I'm really happy about. Anyway, now you can see where the folds are in the rug, and it is suggested that you let it rest a little bit, let it sit, then give it a vacuum, and then you can either steam it using a steam machine, or you can use an iron on low setting with a barrier, meaning like put a towel on top of the rug and then iron through the towel, which is what I think I'm going to attempt. But I am going to let it settle for a little bit before I do any of that stuff. I might vacuum it first right now, because you can see I have my vacuum out. So I might do that, and then I'll keep you updated on what I do. A great thing about this company here is that, well, I guess a lot of companies do it, but anyway, that's where I got the rug, in Costco. They had this runner which is 24 by 72. And I think it will fit in that space where the front door is between the two closets there, so that I have a coordinating runner there as well as the rug in the foyer, which I never was able to coordinate before. So I have my fingers crossed that this is going to fit. So I'm going to unwind this now and let it relax too. Okay, so there it is. Relax. Relax. I can't, but maybe the rug can. And we also got this Atelier luxury decorative mirror. It is 31.5 by 31.5 inches. It's a circle, obviously. And I got it in this black metal finish because I thought it would look good on that table right here. So I'm going to unbox this and see how I'm planning to hang this on this table. Now, if you know me, you remember that I put this board back here because I don't want to lean anything against the steps. So I lean it against this board, but I have to see how low it's going to be, how I can hang it, and also if I have to cut the board at all. I drilled a screw into the board, as you can see, and then there's a little hook there that it's like a latch kind of a hook that the mirror will fit on. Now, you know, whenever I hang mirrors, I'm really paranoid all the time because they tend to be heavy. So down here, what I did, and it'll be disguised, I put another little piece of wood underneath here, see down there, just to take some of the weight of the mirror off of that, that screw that I have up there. It should be okay, but I'm always paranoid. All right, this is the lamp that I'm going to use there, and this is an old lamp too, and I don't remember actually where it came from or where we got it, but anyway, I have it. I had to restring it. I bought this at Home Depot. It's a really easy process to put the new wiring in. It went right away. It was corroded looking, and I cleaned it up, and then I spray painted it black, and I'm just going to highlight it with gold, like these leaves and some of the other stuff. I'll see where it takes me. I'm going to start with the leaves first, though. I kept debating on whether to put the lamp on this side or on that side. And I kept standing back and thinking, okay, do I want the light here to shine? It's closer to the door. Do I want it there to highlight that corner? And then I realized, you know what? When you come in to the foyer, there's the light on that piece over here, which is more forefront. And then I have that light, which will be casting some kind of ambient light in that corner over there. So that's where I'm going to do that. But here's one of my weird quirks that, nobody would even notice it here, but I notice it, and I know you guys do. This cord is driving me crazy, white like that. So I'm just going to paint it black. Just that piece right there. Better, right? Okay. All right, so next I have to address this side, and I need weight to compensate for that lamp. So I need some kind of weight over here and height. Hey Liz, how you doing? All right, so I tried something very heavy at this end, and actually I put them down there. Those are those lamps that I got from Marianne's mother and father's shore house. They're from, actually they got moved to the shore house, but they were from their regular house, probably late 40s or 50s. They were pink and black, and I painted them black and brushed gold on them, but they are extremely heavy, and I was a little bit nervous with the glass top with them. So, and they're so clunky, they add like a ton of weight to everything. So I put them down there, and I think they actually look good down there. They're like kind of two dancers there. So I'm changing my mind here. What I think I need is, I'm going to add a black element, but I'm going to add some lightness to correspond with the crystal stuff that I have going on the dresser right opposite this. I think I'm going to start with this book. The book of inside information, everything you want to know about everything. And it's black and gold. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a clear vase there for now, unless I go up in the attic and I find something else. But just to add weight, but lightweight, if that makes sense. So see what I mean? It adds weight, but lightweight. Now, we're in the last week of February, so I'm not ready to put florals out yet because it's just not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. So I think I'm going to put some branches in here, but not white branches. I'm going to put in some natural brown, grayish brown branches, maybe with some little buds on it. Just not something crazy, just something there to add to this vignette. Like I said, I don't want to go full out with, any of this spring stuff. I'm waiting till after St. Patrick's Day, and then I'm going to put some of that stuff out. So let me go get some branches for this. I put these bare branches in just to represent now that we are in late winter. We don't have the white branches anymore. And I kind of made it like wisping over towards the mirror. It adds a structural element that it just adds interest. Now to hide that. So I'm adding this little chest here. It introduces a little bit of the brown because we have some wicker elements going on in another part of this room, like up on top of the closets and up at the top of the steps. Just ties that all in. It's a great box. It has these little legs on it, and it has a lot of little details. It's beautiful. And what it'll do is it'll allow me to open it up like this, and I'll have stuff pouring out of that probably for Easter. But for now, it's going to stay calm just like that. To carry the crystal over to this side, I chose to do a grouping of 3 right here. There's that pair again. And then that little pear-shaped little crystal thing there. And then on this side, I chose to add these 2 lotus. They're made of crystals. They're absolutely beautiful. They pick up light like crazy. And I think for now, that is going to be the top of that table. That's going to be the bottom of that table. And I just have to add 2 chairs right here. And on each side, I placed my grandmother's kitchen chairs circa 1940s that I painted black. I did a video on it last year. I painted them black, and I recovered it with this. Actually, underneath here, there's a French kind of violety fabric, but I covered over it again with this fabric for the spring. So I did it for Easter last year, but I'm not gonna uncover them again. I'm leaving this on because I like it for the spring. So one there and one there. Should I put a pillow on there? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe, but not right now. All right, let me show you the whole thing, what I did, and wow, did this take forever. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to look for me on Facebook at Life with Marianne and Joe. Take care. Bye-bye.